Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Sunshine Designs and More. Tonight we are making cinnamon rolls, Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. Okay, first I am going to put the 16 cinnamon rolls in this silver pan. I have sprayed Baker's Joy. Let me show you guys what that looks like. Here it is. I love using Baker's Joy because my breads do not stick to the pan. So I've already sprayed the pan with Baker's Joy. Now I am going to line the cinnamon rolls up into the pan. Just take a cinnamon roll, and that's my dryer, you guys, here running. And I'm just going to line them up in the pan, just like so. Okay, now that I have all the cinnamon rolls inside the pan, I am going to add my heavy whipping cream. I just got some from my local grocery store, which is Food Lion. And what I'm going to do is just pour it in the pan. Just pour it right on in there. Nope, I'm not measuring anything. I'm just freestyling. Pouring it in the pan. Okay, that looks like that is enough. And now I'm going to prepare the cinnamon. I'm going to put some more cinnamon on top, cinnamon and sugar on top, and I'll be right back. Now this is how I make my my cinnamon and sugar topping. I just get me some of my Country Crock Original, put it in the pan. Now my pan was already sitting, so yeah. Melt your butter down. And as my butter is melting, I add in my brown sugar. Oh, it's popping, it's popping. And when it does that, just take it off the eye a little bit. It's getting a little too hot. And lower the temperature. But this is my brown sugar. Use the dark brown sugar. And I just place some in there, and I also add a little of regular sugar, the white sugar, also just for a sweetener, a little extra sweetener. I add a little white sugar. Let me grab it. And you guys, please be extra careful. The stove is very hot. And that butter and sugar will pop all over you, so please be careful. Please, please, please be careful. And I only added maybe a half a cup of granulated sugar, the white granulated sugar, along with the brown sugar. And I'm going to place it back over the heat for a little bit, because I did lower the temp. Because I've been doing this for a while, because this is how I blend my cinnamon sugar for my sweet potatoes, for my yams, candied yams, sweet potatoes, or whatever you want to call them. But this is how I do it as well. And what you do, you stir it up until the sugar and the butter has all melted together. I'm gonna just heat it up until it until it is melted all together. Just keep stirring it up, and then after you stir it up, you're going to pour it over your cinnamon rolls. And now that we have that melted and simmering down, I add just a little of ground clove. When I say a little, I mean like a little. And I also add my cinnamon. I like to put a little ground nutmeg in there as well. Same thing, just a little smidget of it. Okay. And now you're going to add in your cinnamon. If I can find it. And McCormick's is my favorite seasoning brand that I like to use. And you just pile that cinnamon in there. Look how it's simmering up. Okay, and you stir it. And as you're stirring it up, it will bubble up a little bit. Just keep your eye on low. Yeah, you're gonna have a mess to clean up too. I have like butter poppings everywhere. And it smells so good. It smells so good. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. And after all of that is all simmered in and caramelized and all that good stuff, you're gonna pour it over your cinnamon buns. Okay, that should do it. And now what you're going to do is pour your cinnamon and sugar all over your Cinnabons. Oh, this smells so good. You're gonna pour it all over. And the milk is probably like halfway up the cinnamon buns, if you can see what I'm saying. See, just enough to go on the bottom of the pan, maybe. Just like right around the cinnamon buns, as you can see. Yes, and now what you're going to do is put your pan over. And also, like I said before, be careful. That is very, very hot and it will actually scald and burn you. But take your aluminum foil and you're going to cover up your pan. And this is how you will cover your pan. I made sure it's secure all the way around. And you're just going to pop it in your oven until they are brown. The direction says on the back of the cinnamon roll pack, it says heat your oven to 400. I did not heat my oven to 400. I heated my oven to 350. And it says that you will cook for 13 to 17 minutes. I will probably cook these probably about 30 minutes since I'm doing 350. So I'm going to pop these in the oven and let them bake, and I'll be right back. Not sure if you guys can see that inside my oven. My oven needs to be clean, you guys, so don't talk about my oven. Sometimes that doesn't come clean either because it's in the inside of the glass, and I don't know how to clean in the inside of the oven door. Besides, you know, in the inside of the oven, but in between those glasses, for some reason it gets dirty in between there. But anywho, we're gonna let that bake. But I will be checking probably in about 15 minutes to make sure they are not done in 15 minutes, but I'm hoping they are done in 15 minutes. Since I do have 2 aluminum pans, sometimes they will cook a little faster when you use the aluminum pans. But right now, I'm gonna let these bake on 350 for 15 minutes, and I'm gonna come back and check. And if they're not done, I'm gonna let them brown a little more until they are done. Okay. Okay, you guys, this is how the cinnamon rolls look. I left them in there for about 35 minutes. They are nice and fluffy and hot. And you see the cinnamon juices at the bottom. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the icing on. I have 2 of the little icing cups that came in the Pillsbury cinnamon roll packages. But I also bought an extra Creamy Supreme Pillsbury cream cheese frosting because we like a lot of frosting on our cinnamon rolls. So I'm gonna ice these babies up, and there you have it. Look how creamy that is. Look at that. Ooh, yes, we like frosting, icing on our cinnamon rolls. Okay, I used both of the little cups and practically half of the cream cheese frosting, just spreading it all over. See, some good stuff. It's really good. Okay, let's get this baby plated up and test it out. Okay. Get my honey to test it out for me, I guess. And put some of that cinnamon on there. Ooh. Yes, honey, yes. Zoom in, babe. Yeah. Look at that. So I'm gonna let him be the taste tester. Okay, babe. Let's see how you like it. I'm just eating up the icing.
Delicious.
Is it delicious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very delicious.
You
I
like
really
it?
like it.
You really like it? Is it really?
Get some vanilla ice cream. Butter pecan ice cream be really good too. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well just take over my video then. Well, there you have it, guys. Pillsbury cinnamon rolls with a kick. If you have not liked, subscribed, also share this video, leave a comment, and I'm going to try to share the ingredients down below. So stay tuned and thank you for watching. We're out. Peace.